my name's Kelsey.
And my name is Becky.
And we're the TheSorryGirls.
And we're super excited to bring to you a video today that's sponsored by BEHR Paint.
Thank you, BEHR, for sponsoring and collaborating with us on this video. Without you, we probably wouldn't have been so inspired.
It's true. So you guys know that we moved into a new office, or I guess not so new, we've been here for a while, but there's been a list of things that we wanted to do, and one of the big things was put in like a kitchen area, basically.
Put in a kitchen where there wasn't a kitchen.
And if you guys know us, we don't like spending money, so we went out and got some old cabinets and we made them over with BEHR marquee interior paint.
So this video is great if you guys want some tips on repainting any kind of like cabinets or anything similar, or if you need some inspiration on some color blocking or design elements for a makeover you want to do in your space.
So here's how we did it.
So we're gonna break this project down into some easy to follow steps. Assess it. Our first task in redoing our kitchenette cabinets was to actually acquire some kitchen cabinets because our office didn't have any to begin with. We got these bad boys online off of somebody that was redoing their kitchen. We put them in place to assess what our plan was. In the process, we learned that this was the X spice cupboard, and although the drawers all look the same, they are all slightly different, and it would have been really smart to label them, but we didn't, so this was our first game of musical drawers. And this guy on the end lost.
Next, we have to prep our area and cabinets. We laid down a drop cloth and pulled out the drawers and removed the doors from the cabinets.
Sand it. You guessed it, now we give everything a light sanding. We use both an electric sander and a sandpaper sheet to get into the nooks and crannies.
Wipe it. Use a damp towel or, oops, don't trip, take a tack cloth to remove all the dust from your surfaces.
Paint it. Finally, we get to painting. We are starting with BEHR Marquee, which is BEHR's most advanced paint in Ultra Pure White. Although Ultra Pure White isn't a part of the One Coat Hide collection, it does have superior stain blocking and resisting technology. We don't often get to roll, but it's much easier than brushing. The one thing you have to be sure of is that you have enough paint on your brush to get a solid, even coat, but not too much that it's not spreading out evenly. We did, however, use a brush for hard to reach places like the drawer and cupboard handles. Make sure to tape off any areas that you want to avoid painting and
then let it dry.
Assemble it. Since we knew we wanted to do color blocking, we reassembled our cabinets in order to continue. This was another fun game of musical drawers.
Design it. Now that we have our white canvas, we're ready to add some color. We had over 1,000 colors to choose from. These ones are from the One Coat Hide collection, which is great because we won't be spending all day doing multiple coats. In the end, we picked two colors, this gray called Distant Star in eggshell, and this tan called Almond Butter, also in eggshell. Next, we pretended we were fancy designers on a home reno show and tried out some color blocking options in Photoshop. We ended up deciding on this design with only a couple of blocks of color in order to keep our cabinets from looking too busy.
Tape it. Simply using our tape as the straight line, we stretched the tape from point A to point B and pressed it down. Any tape that was on the glass or in an area that wouldn't be painted, we removed and used it to line the handles of the drawer and the cabinets since we decided to leave these white. Then you can
paint it again. Starting with Distant Star, we got to rolling. But remember when painting, do the final coat all in the same direction. But be careful when switching directions. P.S. This was easily cleaned up with some warm water. Once we finished all of the gray, we removed the tape. We'd like to remove the tape right away to minimize any under tape leakage, which always seems to happen no matter how hard you try. We left the gray for 2 hours so it could dry completely. Now we're outlining the next color with some tape, and remember to line up a piece of tape exactly with the edge of the color it sits up against. After taking the handles, we started rolling on the almond butter. The color, of course, not the food, but hey, we should definitely stock some almond butter in our kitchen after this project is complete. Another tip for painting is to go around the corners or hard to reach areas with a brush, and then smooth it out with the roller. Make sure you do this quickly so that the brush strokes don't dry, defeating the whole purpose of smoothing them out with the roller. After removing the tape, which is way too satisfying, and our cabinets are all dry, it's time to install this countertop that we picked up from that Swedish furniture store. You know that one. We've never installed a countertop before, but it can't be that hard, right? But you know what is hard? Lifting the cabinet. I know it looks like we have it all together, but this cabinet was a serious mission. Once on the countertop, we secured the cabinets to the wall. This is our last game of musical drawers, and it wasn't so much musical as it was shove the drawer into the opening. And this is what the final product looked like. We love how the color blocking makes a statement, but it's still super easy to style. It's a great feeling creating something from nothing.
What do you think of our kitchen that was never a kitchen before?
I think we did a pretty good job considering we didn't have anything to start from. If you guys missed the announcement in the previous video that already happened, we have a new website/blog that has a whole bunch of our stuff from our videos and like more pictures and other content and like a shop, so go check it out.
So exciting. Alright, so that's all we have for you guys today. A big hello to all of our new subscribers and all of the existing subscribers. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you can sub it if you love it.
And like it if you like it. Doing things different today.
It's a little bit different. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.